Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how is it that I achieve a big bun on my natural hair. The trick of this is to start off on semi-stretched hair. You want your hair stretched but not completely stretched, so it's preferred that you air dry your hair. The shrinkage contributes to the thickness, so if your hair is too stretched or if the products that you're using, like sometimes if I use like a silk protein, a product that contains silk protein, if your product contains that, you're gonna have a more sleeker look to your hair, and so you don't want to use any product like that. So you just want to put something on it that's gonna moisturize it, but not really smoothen out the texture, because you need the texture for the thickness. So this is hair that has been freshly washed, applied leave-in and everything. Typically I would air dry with my hair either in a puff and then I'll bun it just like that, or I will start off with my hair from like 4 plaits, or just a couple of chunky plaits that I allow to air dry, but it wouldn't completely dry overnight. So first of all, what you need is you need a ribbon and some bobby pins, and that's it. Like everything else, you just need your products if you want to sleek your hair. My hair doesn't really, it's not really that hard to sleek. All I need is some water and maybe some oil or something, some type of product, and just tie it down and it'll sleek. So that's what I'll do if I really wanted a sleek look, but sometimes I just like it to look messy. So I'll take my ribbon and I'll put it behind the hair, and what I do is I'll tie it in the front if I'm doing a high puff, and if I'm doing a low puff, I'll tie it in the back. And because where the tie is where I'll hold as I slide. So it's like I squeeze it as well, but I also slide to make sure the part that I want to slide up is moving. So then I just take it around and I'll do another tie. Let's turn around. So I took it around and I did another tie, and then I just put it under the ribbon. Just under the ribbon. So once I do that, I then take the hair. You're not going to use any utensils or utensils. You're not going to use any combs, any brushes. I don't use those things on my hair. So you then take that one section, take a nice sizable section. Okay, this is the first bun that I typically do. What I'll do is I'll twist the hair, and notice that when I'm twisting, I'm not pulling very tightly. If my hair had just come out twist or anything else, or like if my hair was moisturized, I would have to like slightly detangle first, and I would just go like this and just run my fingers through. I wouldn't do anything else. I just would go like this if I needed to detangle my hair. So then I then take another section and break that in two, and then I twist once again. So what starts to happen eventually is you have it start puffing out. So typically I would have to pin from here. So to achieve the puffy look, you just don't want to pin it very tightly. You want to pin it loosely. So you would take a pin and you'd place it there, but I try to use this. Sorry about that. Sorry, there's a truck passing. So I take that pin, and then I just pin it. I pin it in a way where it looks puffy, and then I can always play with it after. So it's just barely pinned, but it's gonna hold, you'll see. So then I take the back and I repeat the same steps. I just twist gonna take the side and I'll twist, break it in two, and I'll twist. If that's coming, it's just loose, it just means I didn't secure it very tightly, so just secure it tight again. It typically doesn't really matter if it comes loose, it just would make it look better once it's pinned. It's gonna give it an even puffier look if it comes loose and you re-secure it. So then, these two pieces, I would then pin those. So I would take this, pin that there, I'm going to take this, and pin. So from here I just press it down and play with it. And that's my one bun. You play with it until you get to the look you want it to be, but for this one I typically start off with just 4. And that's it. That's all you do. But my second bun, I'm going to convert this into my famous Cinnabon. So what I'll do is after 3 days, this is not going to look puffy if I keep moisturizing it. So I would then convert this bun into my favorite Cinnabon bun. What you do for the Cinnabon bun is you break it down in smaller sections. So you take like one section and you put it in 3. And typically this would also, like I say, this is how I would air dry my hair. If I wanted it to be super puffy when my hair is damp, I just stretch it slightly with the 4 braids, and then I'll do this. So that's one. And like you can kind of feel where you need it to be. Just put that down. Put that. My hair knots up like crazy. What happens is I don't make all one size. I'd actually do it like maybe like 3 different sizes. I'll make it just so it gives it a more poofier look, because you need the poofiness from the bigger ones to make it look cuter. So you just do this. Keep twisting, twisting. These are my lazy twists, because if I really wanted like a defined twist out, of course I wouldn't be doing these twists. So with this section, I would probably break this in 3 instead of 4. So this would be 1. will be another one. I don't really too worry about the ends, but it is a protective style, so I would worry about the ends, but just for the sake of the video and speed and time, I wouldn't really worry about it, because securing my ends takes a lot of time. So, alright. And you can do it different sizes. Sometimes I'll do it much bigger, especially if I'm in a rush. But the trick is just having about 2 different sizes in your hair. Some small, some big. See, these ones are actually a bit too small, but they can still work. This size here, like, was a really good size. So what I'll do is, I just kind of play with it. Like, you know, just do it like how a bun would look. So for the ends, I would, like, fold it. And I'll pin it. Like to say, these are kind of small, but for reference, like, you would just make that section into 3 and not 4, because it takes away from the poofiness. And then you go around, you bring it back. Okay, I only have 3 pins I'm working it with right now, so I'll take that and I pin it as well with that section. So pin it, and same thing, I just kind of play with it, secure it, make sure it's secure, and that's it. If you have to tie down your hair, of course, I'll just put like some gel if I am using gel, and I'll just tie it down and it'll be sleek. And this is only the top of my hair because you can be expecting a mini twist tutorial coming next. But yeah, this is what it looks like, or this is what your Cinnabon should look like. And that's it. So to maintain this hairstyle at night, what I'll do is I'll get my scarf. I'll either use this one, like a very long pink one, or I'll use this one, a triangular one. What I'll do if I use this one, I'd fold it, then I'd fold it again, so it looks like this, and I would take off the ribbon, because, like I say, I'm tender-headed, but I'll keep the pins where they are. Sometimes I would have to repin, but that's it. And I would tie it in the back. Especially if I have a high puff, I would just tie it in the back. And so sometimes I'll secure it just like that. Or I'll tie it. And then, of course, just double secure it in the back. And it's the same thing if you're using the pink one. I typically would use the pink one just because, I don't know, to me it's much more comfortable. It doesn't move, so I'd put it in the front and then kind of open it. And I use this for every single bun. But I do also have a satin pillowcase, so if my ends are rubbing, it doesn't matter, but that's all you do. All I do is this little thing, secure it, that's it. So, in the morning, of course, your bun is still intact. Take your ribbon, and you simply retie it. And you would find by the time you're on your third or fourth day, this bun is looking gorgeous. Like, it's going to be so poofy. It's going to look, it gets better every night. Just secure it the same way, not too tight. And that's it.